Welcome back to the game, everyone. Last session we left off, our party had been visiting a very small town by the name of Rockbourne, where they had helped them deal with a temple that had magically appeared outside of their community. There was a number of individuals who ended up blinded because of that. The party went inside and investigated and ended up speaking to an ancient deity who gave them various information as to each individual player's or person's request. The information as far as the characters know is true and truthful. This deity, once they had asked their questions, the temple itself vanished. They spent the evening in Rockbourne at a small gathering that the community put together. A few of them tried to help with healing some of the ones who were more gravely injured in the community, and then had planned to leave the following morning, continuing on their way toward Freyhurst, or at least at the last check, toward the community of Freyhurst, which is the next town along their planned route. Going ultimately to, if they continue that far, to the community of Morford, where they were been made aware that a wizard is seeking help for a matter and paying well for it. On the calendar, it is the 9th day of Jormungandr. It is about 5 or 6 days from the beginning of the Festival of Lords. The Festival of Lords, predominantly in the major cities, where it's basically a festival to honor the city lords for that area, or that region. And I will hand it over to the party as they wake up from the evening's revel and spend time with the folks of Rockbourne.
Bertrand never went to sleep.
Bertrand never went to sleep, okay.
So sorry, go ahead.
All night drinking.
Okay.
So based on some of our chat, in between games, I guess we got an idea of what's going on with Bertra. I mean, metagame wise, but not character wise. I mean, it's like I mentioned in the chat, Bertra, Grun would have approached you at some point to try to, find out more about your mother and basically push you in that direction. So, I mean, he's not going to be belligerent about it, but like I said in the chat, I mean, family is number one priority in Grun's, priority, so to speak. So he's going to want to push Bertra into that path as well, since he's learned the news of his mother. Now, whether or not you would choose to, engage with Grun during that conversation or just continue to drink and ignore it, that's up to you. But I mean, Grun would not go to bed without at least having that short conversation with Bertra.
She said she needs to think on things.
Okay. And I'm assuming either that night or the next day or whatever, you guys chime in if you disagree. We would have a conversation about what exactly it is we're doing next with this these two revelations, at least the ones of Grun and his brother, and Bertha and her mother. And like we discussed in the chat, that this current mission we're on, while it may be good to potentially make some money off of it, our main mission should be, well, Grun's going to push probably more towards helping out Bertra find her mother, but finding out the location of his brother and how it's tied to the gems is also paramount on his mind as far as a priority. Anybody else want to add to that, argue to that point, or anything?
See, I agree with you. We do need to figure out how to deal with the gem problem and how your brother is tied to it. But we also need a way to finance these endeavors, which means we need to go to the wizard, because he was paying handsomely, wasn't he?
All right. That was Grun's understanding as well. That's going to have to be a potential moneymaker for us to decide where we go next.
And honestly, Bertra, I love and care for you as deeply as anyone else in this party, but please put the stein down. It's not helping you or anyone in this decision.
It's not even that late.
In the distance, you hear a cock crowing.
Which means what?
Sun's starting to come up.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not sure Grun would have stayed up that late drinking with her. If she just wanted to drown her sorrows, he would have gone to bed.
No, I imagine this is the conversation the next morning when they all wake up at the table.
And find Crutcher still drinking. And I put the note that you guys are carrying around with you on the screen as a refresher.
Corum's interested in continuing going on, but Bertra has been rather silent about, what happened so far, correct?
Good question.
Basically all that's happened so far is we got out and then Bertra came here and started just getting smashed. So if you want to know, you could probably ask her.
She also has a book on her.
A book on her? Is that what you said?
Yep, a book.
Did we talk about that last time, or did I just forget that?
Yeah, it was sort of like last minute, sort of like after the getting out, she cried and held the book.
All right, so at some point tonight, I'll Grun would have at least asked her what's the deal with the book.
He likes writing utensils. He might have tried to just steal it from Bertra.
Got pictures in it.
She would probably say, it's best if you don't touch it. And if you do, you won't be touching anything again. It's mine.
Can you show it to us? We won't touch it. Right, Grun?
It's just a book. I don't care about touching it.
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's important to me.
Lightning's gonna make big, adorable kitten eyes. Please, Bertra. If it has anything that we can do to help us understand your situation.
She'll open it and show it. I can't read some of it. I'll open up to one of the sections I can read.
Okay. I'll let you lead on there.
And it's just some common writing. And from the looks of things you get, it's from her mother. And it's literally the only bits. Like, just idle conversation. It's essentially a journal with, in between the sections, there is a language that Bertram doesn't know, and it's not common. But I don't know if any of the others can read it. She's never shown anyone.
Well, you said you're only showing lightning, right?
Well, Lightning and anyone who's looking over Lightning's shoulders. I mean, she's not very perceptive at the moment.
Or tall.
Grun only knows 2 languages, so
Is it infernal?
No, it's not infernal.
Darn.
Now, if only there's somebody who could cast a spell and read any language.
Wait, you're right.
Is it what language is it in? I mean, Corum knows Elvish, Common, Orc, Giant, Sylvan.
abyssal.
Bertra,
Yeah.
can we show Corum? That way he can help you read it.
It doesn't leave my hands, but okay.
It won't leave your hands.
Corum will begin a ritual.
Okay. So as you guys kind of leaf through and look through the book, and you can see there's a number of entries in it, and it looks like the handwriting is consistent throughout it. Now, some of it is in a language that the language that Bertram's familiar with in common. Other portions of it they use symbols similar to common, but older, far older in origin. And as you complete your casting of the spell, Corum, the symbols rearrange themselves to your eyes on the page, and they flatten out into a common, and you see before you a journal. And the journal, the page, you're somewhere in the middle looking at the page, and it's detailing the day-to-day life of a woman who has been captured by one of the tribes in the northern mountains, and she is a prisoner. And it's pretty basic stuff. Today they had me work on in a list of things that she had to work on. She thinks that one of, and she lists a name, is more kind to her than some of the others. Things like that. And you flip another page and you look, and you flip another page and look. And I'm not going to describe each entry of the journal because it would take you some time to do that. But as you leaf through it, you get this very decided, this is a journal from a person's perspective, that the sections that are in this other language, of course, you can tell, when it's not common, because it takes a second looking at it, and the letters, reshape and shift so you can read them and comprehend what it says. You get this feeling that she was writing and recording what was going on, what was in her life, what was happening. And then right in the middle of a section that you're reading, something really sticks out to you. In it, she makes a reference to the ruby scribes and that her master is waiting for her return.
Ruby scribes. Would that be anything that I would know of personally?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, most every one of the people in the group would know what the ruby scribes are. The ruby scribes are a group of more or less librarians who are impartial observers to the world. And they will send out their scribes. And their scribes will write down the events of history. And they are so well known in the world to being impartial that no one cares if a ruby scribe's observing what's going on, because they know that information will only ever be reported to back to the ruby scribe stronghold with their main headquarters, and will only ever be revealed 100 years after the time that it's been written. They're basically the scribes that describe the entire history of the world.
Gotcha. But without getting involved in current events.
Right. They
Now-
recruit. Go ahead.
With Corum's like personal background with the mists, that it seems like
You've had
there.
you've had interaction with them, probably doing research in the past.
Gotcha.
And from your interactions with the Ruby scribes, one of the things that you know about them, the scribes themselves, they're an interesting lot. They can only remember what's in their journals. So most Ruby scribes will record the events that they see in front of them in their shorthand, whichever one that they've developed. And then they will also keep a small personal journal of their own that records significant events in their life.
Oh, okay.
This journal, make a perception check, Corum, at advantage. This journal puts you in mind of a Ruby scribe's personal journal.
Okay.
Now, it's not to say that they don't know what happened in their life, but because they're trained to be scribes and record history, they record their own personal history too. And the way this is set up, the way it's laid out, and the information that's in it, it looks like this may have been the personal journal of a scribe, as opposed to the official journal that the scribe may have been recording or writing.
Okay, Corum. Well, does Corum see anything pertaining to Bertra specifically as he kind of reads through it?
As you kind of leaf through it and get toward the end of the journal, or the end of where the writing is at, there's several, dozens of blank pages in the journal. You find a reference in there to the baby will be born soon. I want to name it, and there's a name listed, not Bertra. He wants to name it Bertra.
I'll point out that specific part to
And
Bertra.
of course, that's not in common. That's in the jumbled language.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to point that out and kind of say what it is. And then Corum will ask, so Bertra, do you believe that this, is you that it's describing, that this belonged to someone who you were close to?
It's definitely my mother's. I know it's my mother's.
Do you have brothers or sisters?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Not 100%.
How can you be so sure?
Well, my father may have more, and I don't know about my mother, but father doesn't have any other children. He claimed. Well, actually, did he? I don't recall. I don't think I put down anything about him having others.
Not that you're aware of. I mean, he may have, obviously, but not that you're aware of.
Not that I'm aware of. Though ogres aren't exactly. We're not exactly into that whole marriage and soulmate thing.
Does the journal say anything about who has her captive or where they might be?
It would take some time to go through it because, yes, this is a journal, but let me describe to you I guess I probably should describe the physicality of the journal. The journal itself is about an inch and a half thick, and it's about a standard 8.5 by 11 size A paper for you, Marcus, in size. So a standard sheet of paper in width and height. It's about inch and a half thick, but the writing inside is extremely small. Whoever wrote this, Bertra's mother, obviously, because that's who Bertra believes, wrote it. wrote very finely, and it's very tight script. So I mean, pages are packed with information. So even though there's probably 40 or 50 blank pages afterwards, after where the writing stops in this copy, that the writer could have probably gotten another year and a half information into this one journal alone. So finding out that would take Corum time to actually sit down. He'd have to spend time reading it, using the spell over and over again to read and get tons of information out of it.
Yeah, it says it takes a minute per page of text.
Yeah. And there's probably 80 to 100 pages of written text in here.
So,
And even for you, Corum, there's probably 3 pages of text per page.
Oh, gotcha.
so at this point, do we know that Bertra, this is meta knowledge, I guess maybe, do we know she's half ogre, or we just assume she's full ogre, or?
I thought she was just a large human gal.
You probably have figured it out by now, simply because of some of the things she said or done.
Like when she just said her dad was an ogre.
Well, yeah, that might have given it away too, if it hadn't already. But pretty obvious that she's not. I mean, Bertra comes across, she is more human looking than most half ogres, but the grayish pale of her skin is a kind of a giveaway that she's a half ogre, and the fact that how tall are you, Bertra?
I believe it's 8 foot. I'll just double check while I put down my sheet.
Yeah, so she's well over, she's in the 8 foot or so, 9 foot height. So I mean, she towers above the crowd. So you probably have figured out on your own by now, if she hasn't come out and just in conversation, said, well, I am a half ogre.
Well, the reason I'm asking is I don't know if she even said at this point that her mother may be human. I'm assuming at this point, but that's meta knowledge. I don't know that.
Yeah, well, that she may not have revealed. I mean, for all you know, her mother could have been Elven.
Yeah, true.
Wait a minute, Bertra. And Corum and Grub and Grun and if we think about it, it's logical to logical. No one cares about logic right now. If we think the way this is written, and the fact that your mother says somewhere red quills, and she had a child, is she held by the red quills? Because
No.
didn't Jason, didn't you say that they were recruited and trained, not born into?
Oh, you mean the scribes?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were usually recruited or trained from various groups around the world. They were a mix of all races. Though probably more heavily toward Elven or human.
So she may have broken some unwritten rule, having a child with the Noga?
No. Father talked about the raid he took her in. I mean, I doubt he'd lie about that.
Are you sure? Or do we
I
need
mean-
to send a message?
I mean, he did lie about the fact that he said she died.
Well, perhaps this mage in Morford can give us more insight.
Or Corum can just keep casting as a ritual on our trip towards Morford. Maybe he can interpret more of the book to give us some more clues.
An excellent idea, Grun.
First time for everything.
You think he can roll bones and see the future?
Maybe.
I mean, that's how ogres see the future. We roll bones.
I mean, I can do that too.
I think
just
so.
expensive bones.
All right, who wants breakfast?
Me.
Breakfast. I'm starving.
Is there a place here to actually get breakfast? We gotta go like kids
Actually,
to
well,
ourselves.
no, you're actually in a tavern. I mean, the town hall had been turned into a tavern for the evening, and there is a small cooking fire, and there's a staff there, taking care of not only the sick in the back. It doesn't take you all long to rustle up some kind of passable breakfast. Though it's not a tavern service per se in the building you're in. It doesn't take you long to track down someone who's willing to provide you with breakfast. There's also plenty of leftovers scattered around the room too from the night's party if you just want to get into leftovers. But you're able to find some nice meat pies and cheeses, as well as a local candy delicacy that they fix for breakfasts. Particularly for breakfast, it's a sweet, kind of hard. It's a sugar, and it has a very cinnamony taste to it.
Churro.
By the way, Jason, lightning casts lesser restoration on me. Does that actually work on drunkenness?
Hangovers?
So you cast it, and you feel the traditional surge of. Well, there would be agony, but since you've had a night's rest, you haven't had a night's rest. But the only thing it doesn't lessen your hangover, but it does prohibit me from giving you a level of exhaustion for the day.
I gotta believe that eventually she's going to want to try to pass out, get some sleep, whether she needs it or not. Just to refresh my memory, Jason, do we have like a cart? Are we still on foot, or how are we getting around?
You were on your mounts. You decided not to bring your cart.
Okay.
Figuring that if you found something big enough to need a cart, that you could probably procure one locally or make one, Travis or something temporarily, so you could get a cart from one of the cities, mainly because of the distance you were traveling. You guys are on the map. So it is the 9th day of Jormungandr calendar. I'm actually on the calendar. Get myself to the map with you guys.
We're in Rockborn.
Yeah, you are in the city of Rockborn, north of Wivenholm. And if preferred, you would be headed from Rockborn toward Freyhurst. If you want to head back toward Gumtar, you could take the road from here to Wild. I cannot even say a town I created. Wild Edge. There we go. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. It wouldn't come out. That would be back toward the coast, toward Wild Edge, or of course, obviously, you go south toward Wivenholt and hit the river and take the river back the way you came. And I believe from what you said, you guys were planning to at least head on toward Morford and at least hear out what this wizard has to say.
Yeah, that's the direction Grun would, I guess.
Okay.
Keep going that route.
To wizardry.
To wizardry, huh? Okay. So from where you're at to the city of Freyhurst is approximately 160 miles, which is going to take you about five days or so by mount to get there. So as you're traveling, and just a couple things, are you going to continue to try to read in the book there, Coram, while you're traveling?
Yeah, Coram will do it. With only 4 hours of sleep needed each night, he'll.
Okay. I will get you more information on what you discover in the book, probably before next session.
Okay.
More detail, but I will give you some more information once you reach Freyhurst.
Okay.
Okay.
Bertrand will probably stay up with him during those points to hear the journal.
Okay.
She puts him to read it to her.
Okay, that's cool. Kind of a Stormlight Archive vibe there being read to. Sorry, the only one probably got that's probably Corum and the guest monster.
Maybe I didn't. I don't think I got it. Kind of a what vibe?
Stormlight Archive.
Okay, I don't think I've read that one at all.
Okay, you haven't read those yet.
Uh-uh.
Okay, you'll get there. That's one of the ones I recommended to you.
I just finished all 8 of the Waken Onlines.
Oh, okay. The Stormlight in the Stormlight Archives in the Cosmere, the men do not read. The women in the main society that's the men don't read. The women read, and they often will have books read to them. Anyway, so as you head and travel north, you've gotten out of the jungle. It's kind of more rolly hills. I mean, there's not hills on the map, but it's the train's kind of rolling as you go. And
hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Before we leave, can I just? I know I bought a set of lock picks. Can I also buy like a lock or two, just so I can?
Oh yeah.
With where I'm going.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
That's not a problem. Let's see here. So the first day or so passes with normal weather. Nothing out of the ordinary or strange or different. I actually have a token, or I have a table for that these days. I can't have to remember what I had. So it passes, and I'm not going to go through each one of the days. You're about 4 days into the journey. The weather has started to be a little bit colder than normal, but nothing out of the ordinary for this time of year. And as you are going down the road, and you know you're getting closer to town, not only because of the amount of time you've been on the road, but you're starting to see the beginnings of the signs of civilization. There's more cottages and houses along the side of the road than there has been. There's more worked fields, things like that. You still know you're a good distance out from the town. One of the things that's kind of struck out here in the last probably half hour or so, and you'd seen them along the route, but not in the number that you've seen them now. There are mounds on either side of the road, and they're like earthen mounds. With in some cases, there's grass growing on them. Most of them are just upturned earth. And then I need a perception check from the entire party. Oh, and Lightning Bash is a 19. Corum gets a 26.
Wait,
wow.
I have to turn off my disadvantage.
That's with disadvantage?
Well, the 14, you still would have got the same. But yeah, you did good for that being with disadvantage. Holy crap.
I have a +5.
Yeah. Someone critted.
We're wasting all the good rolls.
Oh, yeah. Eat all those good rolls, guys, up here. Knowing you got a guest monster on, you're gonna waste your good rolls on the perception check. So, just ahead of you, kind of off to the left of the road, you see a pair of creatures. 6 legs, armored, covered body, and slung over the upright shoulders of one of them is a human man screaming his head off, "Help, help, help, save me!" as this group scurries away from the road.
Did any of us recognize the creatures from those perception checks? Like what they are?
Yeah, you recognize them. You've just never seen one quite that large. They appear to be termites.
Oh, shit. Like praying mantis termites, or like
No, like termites.
rust
like
monster termites.
No, like termites, like you have in your house.
Okay, just making sure
Only,
I don't look like something
these
else.
are more like man size or larger.
And they're carrying a dude away?
Carrying some dude away.
Bertra wants to charge her rhino.
Oh yeah, I forgot she got a rhino. Run him over, Bertra.
Okay, so Bertra spurs her rhino and starts charging forward toward them, trying to catch them down. You're gaining on them, Bertra, and suddenly,
Slaps
I guess
the rhino as it passes.
Yeah, everybody needs to make sure you turn off disadvantage, because I see a number of disadvantage rolls in there still.
It's that disadvantage minus or whatever in the upper corner that's like a global constant location. You got to click it to normal.
So just as you are gaining to where you can get close enough to him, Bertra, you see them make a turn toward one of these mounds and disappear into a hole in the mound. And the guy's screaming behind them, and you hear him voice as they descend into this mound.
I'll get away from the mounds and tie up the rhino somewhere close by.
Okay.
I mean, Grun's right up behind her. He's not going to let her go in there first.
Yeah, I assumed you all followed after her.
He's not being a total dick.
Yeah, I assumed the rest of the party followed after. So.
Yeah.
Do it.
So much for not going in the dungeon.
Hey, I just write the adventures. You're all the ones that go on them.
Dungeon is fungin.
So what you're looking at as the rest of you close in, and I'm sure Bertra points out, went there as she's securing her rhino. There's a sugarloaf shaped mound in front of you of this loose, looking from a distance it looked loose, but now that you're closer, you can see it's actually packed and constructed mound. And the mound is probably 10, 12 foot high, and maybe 30, 40 foot wide. And there is a hole in it, a tunnel leading in it and down.
Were these things like the size of us, or were they like
Yes.
bigger, like a rhino size?
The ones you saw were the size of you, maybe a little larger.
Jeez. Grun's gonna look around and shrug. Okay, so we're gonna go after this guy, or is he termite food? Don't everybody answer at once.
We shouldn't go after him. It's just a few bugs. It's not like it's the scorpions again.
Those are some big ass bugs. How do we know they don't have the same shit as those scorpions? He kind of looks over at Quorum. You okay with this, Quorum?
As long as we have a couple people between you and I think I'll be fine.
He will chuckle loudly at that. Says, all right, can Bertram fit in the hole?
It'll be a tight squeeze for Bertra, but Bertra can get through the hole.
Okay. Are we doing this? He dismounts his horse, looks where the rhino is, and tries to tie the horse to the rhino.
Bertra's found a small scrub tree there that she's tied the rhino to.
Small scrub tree and a freaking rhino. Like that's going to hold him in place.
Well, it's a trained rhino, so hopefully it won't wander too far off. And now you're going to tie your mount to it, which is what, a Clydesdale?
Yeah, hopefully.
I do think it's funny tying like a horse to each of the legs of the rhino.
I throw up at the mention of termite foods.
Okay, so are we going? We need to hurry if we're going to try to save this guy. He could already be like half eaten.
Yeah,
he'll make his way to the hole.
Lightning tosses their reins to someone. Jumps down.
So Lightning is the first in.
Ah, sugar. Birch is going to jump in after.
Grun is going to sigh very, very loudly so everyone hears him.
And Q stays outside and doesn't go. I'm just
kidding. You watch the horses.
Cormal going after Q. Darkening.
Give me a second. For some reason, I put Lightning on here. I know what layer I put her on.
I don't know what layer you put me on either, but it's all dark.
Well, we can see. You're right in the mouth of this. Oh, never mind.
It wasn't a tunnel. It was a gaping maw.
Found him. Okay, I found you. Now let me get centered here. Can you see
Yes,
things there, Lightning?
I can
I-
see. This was a mistake.
Okay, so who is second, right? Bertra?
Sure.
Okay. You bring Bertra in there. Don't go too far there, Lightning, so I can describe
I'm
the room.
stopping here.
Okay, let me bring Bertra in. There's Bertra. Bertra kind of fills the space behind. Now, who came in next? Corum?
I think Grun was in there before Corum.
Grun? Okay, Grun. It's fine.
Corum wanted to stay two people in between me and him.
Okay.
That puts Gorham last.
There's Grun. And so Corum was last. That means next would be Corian.
Q, and Q would definitely be trying to be, even if
Okay.
everyone else just died.
And Corum. Yeah, I can see it on my the recording map here. The area you're faced with, let me pull my key up, which apparently I closed at some point. Bad DM. Map keys. I think I know the name of this key.
That's what I was thinking as soon as he said it. Grand.
Okay. So,
I would like to preemptively cast something.
okay. So, the cramped tunnel drops down about 10 feet from the opening above and into a slightly larger space. The packed dirt holds together well despite smelling of rotted wood and a chemically smell. Something you might smell in an alchemist's lab, maybe. There's a small intact skeleton about 5 foot past the entrance, about where Lightning's standing right now. It's pretty much just a skeleton stripped of all of its flesh. You see spots of blood in the dirt, fresh blood. And the skeleton has a couple of other straps on it and what looks like maybe the remains of a wooden shield. And what are you preemptively casting there, Lightning? Earthbind. So what are you going to trying to bind there?
That lovely green thing that I can see.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's versus flying creature spell, right? Are those things flying?
Yeah, okay. What you can see just on the edge is not so much a single creature, but a small swarm of creatures that are crawling along the wall of the tunnel.
Flying creatures, it just reduces. If it's not flying, then it reduces speed to 0.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Nice. It's like that dragon thing in Skyrim. You bring down the dragons.
Is Lightning the only one that sees this, or does anybody else see it?
Well, can you see it?
I can on the map. I don't know if I got to roll perception since it's in dim light.
No. You can see it. But like I said, it's not so much an individual creature as it's a swarm of creatures crawling, and all the creatures in this swarm are probably maybe the biggest might be the size of your hand. Most of them are the size of your finger, and they appear to be termites.
All right, so I see more than one. So can you ping the one that, or Lightning ping the one that you cast that on? Okay, thank you. And do we see any signs of the dude that was getting drugged down here? Or is that what's in front of us?
I see him. I think.
The one in front of us? It's picked clean already?
No, it's a bigger termite. Down the left tunnel is a bigger termite.
I mean, this is an important question for you, Jason. Do I think that corpse in front of Lightning is the guy?
No, it's too small.
Okay. Because
The guy
otherwise,
you saw
okay, yep, we're done. We lost.
The guy you saw was human size. That's more like halfling or child size.
Oh, now I'm getting pissed off.
Yeah,
All right.
halflings are cool people.
Is anybody else going to say or do anything before Grun regrets what he's about to do?
Well, pat
not
Grun on the
bring
butt and be like,
down-
"Go get it."
Do not bring down the chasm, the thingy, the tunnels.
Okay. I'm raging.
Okay.
And I'm running.
Where are you running to?
Oh, shit. I committed.
Well, Bertra seeing this is she would charge as well.
Okay. Let me stop you guys before you do anything else. Give me an initiative roll. And give me a second to confer with the GM.
Oh god.
Aren't you glad that I just kind of smacked you as you ran by with the guidance?
Oh, is that for me?
Yes.
Sweet.
You know, just occasionally smack.
Just so I'm clear, initiative is not an ability check, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. I'll take full advantage of that. Do I have a free action to scream something as I get closer?
Sorry, what?
Do I have a free action to scream something as I get closer?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Big motherfucker in here.
Hey, Jason, it didn't put me in a turn order either when I clicked. I'll try again.
Hold on. Let me add you by hand first, because... Oh, crap. Where are you at, Corey? Oh, there you are. Got you.
I rolled a 21 the first. That's much.
Are you sick?
A little, yeah. I mean, no, this is my new voice I'm trying.
You got 21 the first time.
Yeah, in a bit I'm going to be asking guys where Harvey Dent is.
Okay, I gotta get up, make sure that Cormier in there. I see Q's in there. Bad guys are in there. Grun's in there. Lightning's in there. Okay, yep. Looks like then Bertra's in there. Bertra, you really rolled poorly.
I rolled poorly.
She's still hungover.
Okay, so, Grun, I'm gonna give you, because you did a rage and ran up there. What are you attempting to do there, Grun?
I was going to attack the one that I saw.
The attack, I'll let you have that outside the turn order, and then we'll drop it.
Okay. Since you said that might be a child, now I'm pissed off. So, therefore, he gets an axe to the. Well, they get an axe to the whatever they have.
Whatever they have.
Terrible.
Axe to the 4-axe.
So you swing your axe into the swarm. I mean, remember this is a swarm, so
Yep.
it's all a bunch of hand-sized, insects and critters, and you do connect with a few of them.
So I get both my attacks or just one?
You can get both of them. Why don't you have both of them? Oh, seed on that one too. Nicely done, Grant. You diminish that one into about half. The guest monster is frowning at this.
Oh, yeah, I'm frowning too. Let me tell you.
Okay, so let me actually start combat now. So the first one up would be Corum, way in the back. You just saw Grun go charging up the tunnel and start swinging his axe.
And I scream, "There's a big MFer in here."
Yeah, Corum's gonna try a little bit more of a stealthy approach. He'll try to.
Even he's not going to steal Grun's kill.
Oh, he's still gonna try to steal Grun's kill, but he's gonna sneak up to do it. Oh, damn it! I
damn.
wasted the good roll again. 2 of them in a row. He's gonna.
Yeah, don't waste them on stealth, bud.
He's gonna move the blow off his back, and he's going to take a shot at the swarm of insects.
The
Oh
one
wait, shit! I can't stealth.
No, you can't. You're on a rope.
I'm so used to playing. All right. Well, he's just going to kind of sneak up here and stay.
Okay. I say hit along. From just fades into the dirt. Appear around the corner and literally disappear as he went around the corner.
Well, that seems like a great idea. And I will stealthily move forward without actually stealthing. I will just take a.
Does the bird get a bit? Termites?
Oh, wait.
It's a bird?
The bird can't attack.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I don't want my bird to be eaten by termites.
I
But
think Q's been watching your old streams, Brian.
what happened to? You know what? I don't want to know yet. I'll find out later.
Prob-
I'm just gonna actually take a couple shots at that big ass termite.
the big
You know,
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is always makes me nervous when you seem surprised by it.
No, I was just making sure I knew which one you were attacking.
He was friendly until then.
Grun would know a lot about that.
Not for long. I'll start by doing Mark of Death. As a bonus action, now it glows 60 feet, and it has -1 AC.
Okay.
And then I will take a trick shot and actually try to pin it to the wall to keep it there.
Okay.
I suppose that means I just have to, actually shoot now.
Nice.
And I'll take another shot. So that's my action. Pinning it to the wall so it can't move. Yeah. And then all you.
Sir has a number. I can see the turn order.
So you aren't able to actually see anything. You just hear an ungodly loud chittering and clacking coming from around the corner. And you can tell whatever's making the sound, it's big. And Wolf, Grun here. And make a bite attack.
Ha! Stupid
Missing.
little bugs.
Figure out how to get through armor.
Do anything?
Sweet. No rain.
Can still take actions.
And that brings us back.
All right. Stupid little swarms. I'm going to attack them again. That's all I can do.
Oh,
It's-
nicely done. Am into your. Have you?
Are they still there?
No, you kill the last of that swarm.
All right. Against my better judgment, I am moving forward. God.
Tell me, Jason, I think that's an opportunity attack.
I'm attacking the big motherfucker. I'm doing it.
The one against the wall, right?
The one that's pinned.
Okay, so you have.
I don't get
on that
advantage. Do I get? Okay, I didn't know if I was get advantage. Oh shit! I didn't turn it on, so I'll roll a second time just to see
Roll
if I
second
get
time. Yeah.
just see if I get a critical. Nope. And then, oh shit! What do I want to do? Get out! Where's this guy come from? Oh, I thought this one right here was the one that attacked me. Oh shit! Yeah, this is looking awesome, guys.
No, it wouldn't, Bertrand, in this case, because the way it's set up.
I'm trying to decide if I want to attack or move back and take some more attack.
One pinned against the wall doesn't look healthy.
Yeah, I just see
Icar
everything.
everywhere.
I just see everything else all around me. Horns. I haven't needed it yet. Ooh, I'm not sure your guidance would help.
Yeah, re-roll that. Remember
Oh, because I have advantage, don't I? Turn that on.
Still not
Now,
enough.
now I'll take my guidance.
Jason,
Okay.
Jason,
Yes.
I think that would hit because with the mark for death, he loses 1 AC.
No,
Unless you already took that
I've already adjusted the AC. Adjusted the
Never mind.
tokens, the AC. Okay, that's actually, Grun, that is actually enough. The guy killed the one pinned against the wall.
Okay, and then I still have my movement left, and attack. That's fine. With all that.
Give me an opportunity attack as you go.
Alright, one opportunity attack as he goes pelting through the swarm of termites.
Ha! Stupid bugs. Swat them out of the way.
Okay, so you swat the bugs out of the way and it brings lightning. You see Grun smashed things and ran back.
Scream! There's another big one.
You're afraid. Pathetic.
To what?
Sword.
Oh, this. No, your elders.
Fix this.
It does the right damage, but it doesn't roll multiple times to see if it.
Yeah, I'll need.
Second one hits.
Second one hit.
So would second one be 10 damage?
Yeah.
There we go. A yellow-green bolt of energy fly through the middle of it, and it's like little lightning bolts come zapping out of it, and zip, 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 zip. Give you access to that token. That's that hammer token.
Yes, I do.
Hey Jason, whenever you get a chance, can you remove my access to Bertra and Lightning?
Yes, I'll take care of it here in a little while.
Alright, cool.
Okay, so your spiritual weapon missed if you attack that swarm this time around. But it is up and out now. And that brings it around. Anything else out of lightning? See, she moved up in the tunnel a little bit. And, actually, I do need you to do me something, though, lightning. I need a Constitution save. So, as you would, and for just a a little bit and get a better grasp on what's in it, but you also that there are more anything else? Cat swarm is dead.
Is it someone just into them? Death. Still haven't figured out.
Heard the term "eat them to death."
Marty. Yep. Can't get through the coats.
Alright, this one is also going to start making a beeline towards the people encroaching in its space, but it's not going to quite make it.
It's tight in here. Not difficult terrain, but it is.
Disadvantage on swings?
In the more narrowed areas, yes. So like if you like right where the skeleton's at, yes, it would be, but in the more open areas, no.
Okay. Bertra's going to move forward now. Up chucking. Assess, and she's going to try lightning with her sword.
Okay.
I imagine that'll be at disadvantage.
Oh yes. And hope you don't miss horribly.
Please don't hit me.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Diminishing the swarm quite a bit and managed to miss lightning somehow. Maybe it's the fact that she saw the swing coming and ducked.
And then back swing, running it along the back.
Okay.
Because 2 attacks with 5 on it.
Oh, nicely done there. That does that swarm in. Move it off to the side there just so it's out of reach.
And Butcher's going to use her bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
Because it's still the same day and she didn't get a good rest.
Right. Anything else?
No, that's it. Sorry.
Alright, this top swarm here is just going to start making its way down. Fall or fly, or however termites move towards you.
They have wings and they fly.
And then you're able to look up just in time to see towards the biggest thing in the room.
Well, it manages to miss the biggest thing. I'm not sure how they can't find it. It manages to miss Bertra. Decorum.
From the still position of being hidden, Corum's gonna to shoot the one that's already this feet away.
This is your longbow, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it needs to be magical or not, but it's not magical.
No, it doesn't need to be magical. I'm not worried about that. I was just making sure that the fact was right in my head before I deducted hit points. You managed to pick off a few of them as it flies through the swarm, but of course, if the swarms, it's out of the way as it goes through.
Yeah, piercing attacks probably aren't the most advantageous. With his movement, Corum's gonna put his longbow away and get ready to draw his rapier.
Okay. They're in the back.
I will move slightly farther forward, so I'm not where Bertra was throwing up earlier. And I will take a shot at this. Where's Grun? Yeah, first off, where's Grun?
Yeah, Grun's at.
Where's here on the corner?
Yeah, you got Bertra there, Grun. Corum's against the wall, so he's out of the way. Lightning is okay. It's just Bertra and Grun, so you'll be okay. Never mind.
Because I don't think I'm quite skillful enough to try to shoot bugs off of a person. So,
Come on, weren't you shooting last time while you're blind, or was that Corum?
No, that was cute.
That was me.
Blindfolded.
Yeah, but those were flying eyes. These are bugs that are on a person. I don't think I could put an arrow across somebody's skin effectively.
Grun's got faith in you.
So I'm gonna take a shot at this one. Advantage or no?
No, you're not. There's not as many there as I thought there was, so you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, nicely done. The swarm is greatly reduced. We've got a few bugs floating around there.
Guess I'll take another shot and yeah.
Oh! The lone 4 bugs get pierced by the poor little arrow.
Yeah. I'll pro. Maybe I should have taken a shot at the ones on you. And then I guess I'll use my bonus action to move my Mark of Death from the dead giant termite to the swarm that slightly glowing bugs on you.
Okay.
You guys got...
Just gonna position itself some, and
off the list. That was dead. So Grun, that brings it up to you.
Right?
Hold on, I'm digging through the stuff. Of insects around.
All right. So I basically wanted to move where the weapon is right now. That's not going to promote it.
I'll move you
Because
over.
it's
It's a
me and
swarm, yeah.
Bert. Okay.
Being a swarm.
Okay. I'm still going to attack it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And if it's still there, I'll strike it a second time while keeping an eye out behind me.
Oh, it's still there. You killed a lot of them, but not all of them.
Ah!
That swipe, they're more aware of you, and they actually just kind of, you watch this one like split in the middle, and your ass goes through it.
All right, so then I'm going to do my storm aura with some electricity on them. They're probably pretty dexterous, aren't they? Screw it. I hit them with my horns instead.
Okay. I just gotta check something. Because that is electrical damage. Right?
No, that's my horns.
Oh, it's your horn. So I guess that's bludgeon. And or piercing. You splatter a few.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Okay, lightning. Lightning.
Yeah, sorry, it's my turn.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
Shame it didn't do
horrible, but you.
And then I'm just gonna, or I was gonna. Wow.
So you reach
Okay.
you reach into the swarm like to do your shocking grasp, you know. You're like trying to catch them. It's like watching Mr. Miyagi try to catch the fly with the chopstick. You know, he could do it perfectly, and you're trying to, but you're more
Just like,
anything else. Okay. Okay, the last time you had sharp things in your play, that
But this time I can't cut open a thumb with a sword. Oh wait, never mind. It's not a weapon.
great. That means it's not. It's some more into it.
All right, so for the sake of the swarm, they'll move on top of lightning and share space, but just so we don't get a stack going 3 or 4 thick, they'll just stay where they're at and start trying to bite through, well, attempt to bite through whatever's there.
The swarms suck.
It's like Grun's a little bit less intimidated now.
Bertra, You're up.
Oh man, I'm gonna cut him off. Oh. Did I hurt myself?
No, you don't hurt yourself, but you're already in the wall, foot deep into this packed dirt. So you're gonna have to spend your next attack getting it out of the wall. You lose your second attack.
Okay. Bonus action to hit with the offhand sword. Better.
You're still
Yeah, I was gonna laugh if you had two of them in the wall.
Definitely much better. Give me a second screen here. I'm updating it. Okay. There we go. Actually, believe it or not, that swarm that was between you all. Okay, anything else at a bird?
I'm gonna. My
Okay.
turn.
Okay. What's that? There, GM.
The second swarm of insects is first partner in attacking lightning. Number.
Oh, look, they finally got in. Oh, crap. They do 11 points of damage to lightning.
Do they take any of it's because I'm shocking rats?
Unfortunately, no.
Hard. So I can't see anything.
Yeah, you have it. When you get up there, Bertram, you find that lightning is now literally covered with crawling bugs all over. Corin,
Right.
what are you doing?
around the corner as he draws his rapier. So
I told you.
you go for it. You know what? Corm's gonna do it. I'm gonna do booming.
Okay. Damn, Corin, 24?
For yeah, we're level 5 now, right? So it actually does the thunder damage, so 20 damage.
Right.
And then he's gonna do the attack. So I think he can actually get back to it.
All Grun sees is Corm going into the dark, and he pops back out of the dark.
Yeah.
His rapier's bloodier though.
Well, and you hear a thundering crash down there.
With those magic bugs.
And the attack is you.
No, mobile feet.
Oh, that's right. Well, so you're good. Thank you for reminding me. Anything else out of Corum?
No, that's it.
So, seeing everyone actually starting to run forward, I will. The movement, Grun being in the way, should be able to get just past. And I see nothing. I guess I'm just gonna hold my action to take a shot at whatever Corum seems to be running away from.
Okay. 1 second while I confer with the GM about something that probably just happened.
Finn, you don't have access to your character.
Like I can see their bio and info.
Oh, I don't have access to yours anymore either.
Okay, that probably happened when I was in the sheet. I probably got to look happy once. Can fix.
else. So I can't see anything transferred to
Well, that's why. As soon as you have the control of a character, you'll be able to
Yeah,
see.
it was being flaky when I was in there. I was taking. Yeah, you got for some reason I removed you from control there.
I figured she was just blind because she had 2 swarms on top of her.
Well, I've done things like it to players before. Run.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as soon as it goes through here, you should have access to it. While that's going on, the GM can tell you what's going on with the big bug down there.
All right, so the second termite was none too pleased at the little thing that just came in and concussed it. So it's going to charge forward and it'll take it.
Potentially, lightning damage hurts it, or thunder damage. Thunder. No. Ouch.
That's coming from what?
The thunder.
Mm-hmm.
That's the booming blade. So if it moves, it takes
yeah,
an
yeah.
extra 2d8 damage.
Right. Give me the. See, let's take care of that. Let's make sure I was on. Oh crap! Hold a minute.
Yeah, that thing hurt like hell. Of course, the first bug that
That's better.
And then that'll also be a con save.
All right, let's see. Oh
no.
Oh. Okay, so
22
let's
more.
see. Yeah, 22 more. So let's see here. The first one got you with the
8.
buck. That was 8. I'm getting a choke aside to do this. It's minus 8.
13
And then-
plus 19.
Yeah, then he got a 5 piercing plus 19 poison. So minus 5.
I know. Save us for that 19 damage, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was 19 damage, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Make sure I made that.
We're down to it, just so you know. You got owned on that one.
It chitters and scuttles happily.
All right. Well, that would have been fun. I probably should have done my little defensive flourish. Maybe I'll remember it next.
Since that's full.
For because I added something in and it out of what.
Oh no.
Grun just seeing something shoot out of the dark and slam in the corner.
Okay. Oh, nicely shot. It's 9 and 8.
See,
I think so.
sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of that.
Okay.
Corm's just doubled up.
Took care of that. Fixed the turn, so it's back where it belongs. Ace.
And this swarm of insects would
Is it?
Grun. What do you?
It's Corum, so I'll run up here. All the way around to get
Okay.
Q straight shot. And let's see if I can lay into the big.
Okay.
As I kind of wink at Corum.
Watch you miss. Oh, you got a 10. There you go.
I got a 22 to hit.
Well, I mean, damage. So you kill that one.
Wink again at Corum.
Falls to the ground.
I'll lay into the little swarm. It's the same for Grun.
Doesn't know how to wink, so he just blinks real hard with both eyes.
Make sure his head's turned just the right way so you can see half. What's the other hit going for there?
The swarm
Oh, the
that's
swarm?
next to it.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, just-
Movement left.
yeah,
Head up.
okay.
Yep.
Okay, we managed to squish a few more bugs.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Something else down here.
Arm-
Okay, and I'll scurry further in.
Okay. And
Okay.
that brings us to lightning.
So, I'm gonna do a handy dandy little whack.
Okay, let's try talking again with the mic on.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna do another. Where's lots of tools?
That one, excellent, good. Okay, the swarm is reduced by half at least.
And then I'm gonna. Can I move past Bertra or behind?
Yeah, you can move past Bertrand. That's not a problem.
Okay. I'm just gonna skitter. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's been what's been going on over here. And that's all.
What are they doing?
So the swarm, seeing that person they were covering is now gone, are just going to latch on to the next nearest non-insect in the room.
And they have no success but fine. Insect.
Jason, you always have the best guest monsters.
Don't I?
Well, except for Quorum's case, I guess, maybe.
Well, I'm gonna try and get him off me with
Okay.
magic. This is still at disadvantage because, of course, covering me. And it's on you.
Right.
But clearly not too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it is a big sword. And other swing with that.
Okay, that's be enough to kill that one.
I thought you get an extra D4 to every swing.
Oh, crumbs. You're right. Stop now then. Would that be?
That is enough. So get to the buttons. I'll put an X on kill. Put you back where you belong.
The Christmas break and stuff.
Yes.
Then the other great sword will go for the one that isn't it.
That's enough to destroy the last of that swarm. All those swarms are gone.
Go around the corner then.
The one I pinged is.
Bertram thinks she can take care of that, though I will move forward to Corum a bit.
Okay.
Nope. Miss.
All right. I think Corum needs a quick healing word. I just healed Susan now.
Okay.
And then this swarm's still alive, right? I'm gonna try booming blade this one.
Okay.
You should have advantage because we got it flanked.
I don't think so. At least it hit.
Yeah, you did hit. And let's see, it's magical attack. You done
One thunder, yeah. 12 piercing, one thunder. Since I only move 5, he's gonna go way up here.
that killed it.
Oh, okay. Phew. All right, he's not moving. Yeah.
Down the hallway at the other one he sees.
Yeah, that's why he's not going.
No, he's pointing for you. Go that way.
Q, what are you doing back here?
You see Grun point down the hallway. So clearly, it's a good idea for me to move forward.
Clearly.
I guess I am then and not move any further forward, but I will try to put a couple arrows down at this.
Why do I feel like there's something?
Yeah, I was gonna try to take 2 shots. That swarm down there,
Okay, good.
and I don't know if I hit with.
You hit. Okay, that's one shot.
And-
Oh, I see it. Never mind.
Oh yeah, the other one was above that.
Yeah, I see it.
I don't know if you moved me or what, but I meant to stay above Grun.
Hey, guy, I'm gonna sprint into this open corridor. $25. Oh shit! Right there, 30. Right as I run into the hallway, and then I'll attack this one.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's with your magical axe too.
Is it still standing?
No, it is destroyed.
I gotta go back and measure now. How far I... Okay, so it was... I think it was right here, I think.
There.
Shit, I saw... As I ran by, I
As you ran by.
I'm just gonna step... You know what? I'm just gonna stay right... And they're not within... Actually... Shit. No, I'm staying right here.
Grun, I need to make a Constitution check.
Oh, damn you! Con is my game. Where is it at? Under abilities? Saves.
Yeah.
Con save.
Yeah. The same thing that happened. The room gets, as you came in that room, it kind of got fuzzy, and you stumbled a little bit as you're running, but to slow you because of your headlong rush. But the room goes dim for just a second. You shake your head, and you're able to see clearly.
Is this like dead?
Bodies with termites crawling, all of them eating them.
Ugh! Just puke a little in my mouth. Don't tell anybody. Okay, that's it for my...
Okay, Lightning, what are you doing?
Lightning, having no idea that Grun is signaling for something.
Because you can't see.
Yeah. Is A gonna measure for how far away spirit pool can go?
Me or Quorum as I ran down there, Jason?
I'm sorry. He can still.
Yeah, they can probably still see you.
So I said... He was basically pointing... Let me click my thing, so it's kind of... Did you guys see that? Okay.
So you move your spiritual weapon. Okay. Okay. Anything else from Lightning?
How are you feeling down there?
Grun, you vaguely hear a, how are you feeling down there?
I scream back strong as an ox.
Go!
Pointing. And goes, what have you found?
First, you're just kind of walk.
Are we regaining?
Yeah, everyone regain.
Yeah, but everybody gets 5 hit points. Does it need it?
And seeing there, Butcher's going to use her action,
Okay.
and she was good. I'm not sure how well that's going to work.
Yeah, that's not gonna work well because you had your 30 patience to.
Yeah.
All right. The third giant termite.
Unfortunately, it can't hit very well, so sting in its body.
He doesn't know how bad they could. Where am I at 20?
Yeah.
Shit. Oh, God, can he do it? I'm at 30. I got 20. If I attack in the same, can I get on the other side of Bircher right there? He'll do it. Little sword. Speed increase and mobile speed.
As you walk by, Grun's go, "Hey, Corbin, look out for." Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna roll this at the start. Defensive. So he has 3 more AC at least, and does three more damage. And, I'll attack the big one that. Yeah, I'll attack the big one that Bircher's on. With his rapier. That
You
sucks.
attack the big one, you hit it.
But no thunder happens.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah.
So it just means it wouldn't be hit
Yeah.
with the booming energy.
Right.
Okay. So it just does 14 damage with the. At least that's not terrible.
Yeah, compared to what's going to do to you, that's not terrible.
So it actually takes 17 points of damage because that defensive flourish added 3 more.
Right.
Oh shit! I don't think I have my rage damage turned on. Oh yeah, I
I
did.
think that's all you're doing there, Corum?
No, Corm's gonna throw out a quick first level bonus action spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Healing Word, you get 7 points. So, yeah, I'll give you 7 points back here. Hold on. You got it. Okay. And you.
Q's gonna follow the same path everyone else is.
Keep facing off with another big ass bug.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Take
Yeah,
a couple
that's
shots
bug.
at him, I guess.
We'll just call him Bab for short.
And why not? I'm gonna longbow sharpshoot.
All right.
20 damage.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah. And then another
Is
arrow.
that against the big
I
one?
don't think that one. Yeah. I don't know if that for.
Checking. Actually, it does.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna just kind of lean back. Yeah. And that's it for me.
One. Okay.
It's
Lord.
good.
Being a bit smarter and going after the smaller thing before the bigger one.
All right. Oh my God, miss and miss. Thank God. I would have gotten hit by the bite, but the armor class is 21 right now with that defensive.
Hey, let me check something on my sheet.
Yeah, Grun, there seems to be extra bug.
I'm trying to remember how this. I think I got something where I can charge it and then push it back, which I'm hoping gives them opportunity attacks.
I think it's your horn.
And there's like a goring rub. Yeah, it is my hammer. I have the option to push them back, but the thing's pretty big. So screw it. I'm just gonna take my full movement, which I'm pretty sure I.
Okay. Oh, nice.
I'm assuming that.
Doesn't kill it, but it does diminish the swarm quite.
Okay, I'm gonna go and see if I can finish it off.
Yeah, it's still.
Damn it! Frickin' bug! Well, my horns.
Okay. That did it.
And then I'll finish my move. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I got enough to get all the way around there. 15 to that. That's 30. I can go another 10 feet. Some of its attacks. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Slaps you.
Don't die, but if you die, it's fine.
Okay. Which one are you hitting? I see what you're hitting. Giant 4. Giant termite 4. Ooh, nice hit too.
Can I yell as a free action?
Yeah.
Another big one down there! I'm pointing down the hallway.
It's another one.
It's okay! I'm doing fine!
I'm gonna have so many spell materials.
Oh god. Anything else around lightning?
I need to move my hammer.
Okay.
Is my hammer even?
Should be.
So,
Wait a minute. Had a minute. That'd be like 60 turn or 10
10
complete
rounds.
turns for a minute.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
And we're only on round 1,
5.
4, or 5. Okay, hammer's moved.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move the dead termite out of the way, only because there's a much larger, much more alive one charging down to take its place. It's going to take a stab at Bertra. Oh my, these things would be deadly if they could hit somebody.
I'm kidding, Matt. I'm like, feel kind of sorry for you.
Yeah, all he wanted to do was kill at least one of us, and his bugs aren't working.
I know, I was told kill somebody, but I can't even do one job.
Did he at least tell you which one you're supposed to kill? Do we know who Jason's least favorite is?
I mean, the one that's got a death wish right now?
I kill some.
Just needs like a room protection, cloak protection. He'll be good, man. Like good.
And Bertra, what are you up to?
oh god, that's like Yeah, I'm gonna go for the one that's just squaring off of me. Great sword it to the face.
You hope. Oh,
Oh,
pull off. Actually, yes, that hits. This one is much bulkier and armor is more ornate looking.
oh, it's
And the back slap with the sword.
Okay. That missed. Glanced off its arm, off its carapace.
And lunge forward with the sword.
That hit.
good guy.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. This
That I barely see down here. Looks like it's already on top of Grun, so it's just gonna bite and bite and bite and probably miss everything.
Yep, it missed. That's a dead. Turnover. There we go. Thanks, Corin. What do you have?
Right in front of with the guiding light, the lightning cat. Or he's gonna try to. He's gonna stick with his moving blade.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a critter now. Oh, damn! That was close. All right. 19.
19, that's a hit.
It's a plus 3. Corm's going to do a defense. 25. All right, Corm's armor class is 24 for the next round,
Okay.
and he stays.
You still have some of those left? It says 0 out of 3.
No, I got 1 out of 3 left.
Oh, the thing in the chat just says 0 out of 3.
Yeah,
That's what I wondered.
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I only used 2.
Yeah.
This is my second.
yeah,
Okay.
that's only the second one today. So I keep track of.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds-
Q, what are you up to?
Oh, just doing my usual thing, staying in the back,
Staying-
keep taking shots.
Putting blindfolds on, shooting your bow. Yeah, got it.
Kind of. I will use another one of my trick shots to do a headshot, which at 5th level, when I do it a hit, it will do an extra 2d8
Right.
as long as I hit. So we'll start with just a regular longbow shot on ornately covered
Okay.
bug.
The bigger one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. 26. Give me the extra 2d8. So there we go.
And then I will take another shot at it, but this one sharp shooter. Remember, if it goes to sting you,
He sings the song. Oh, only fools watching.
I learned my lesson from my last character, out of character. I don't know if you've noticed this. It's boss.
Like 4 doing.
Big Termite 4 doesn't realize that it's way outclassed, so it's just going to keep attacking Quorum.
It's gonna get a crit. Oh my god!
You're right. You got a crit.
You got a crit on damage that missed. Oh, not fast.
24, yeah.
Yeah. That little thing in front of you, big termite for is slippery.
It's just defending with its rapier left.
Grun,
I'm going upside, so I'll take an arm.
Oh, Grun.
That's my AC. So finally, something hits me. For half. Hey. Too much
He's
damage.
trying to give me a little hope. Take it easy on it.
All right, and then I'm going for the big bad one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, she looks a lot tougher. All right, so that's what I'm going to focus my attacks on then. Except Bertra's Discord thing popped in my way. There we go. Oh, I get advantage though, right? Since he's flanked. Is that correct, Jason?
Sorry, what?
I get advantage since they're flanked now, right?
Yes, they are flanks, so you have advantage.
All right, let me roll that one more time then.
Okay.
And then I'll switch it to advantage on my shoot.
Okay, so that'd be an 18. Matter. 12.
First
Got
attack,
it.
thing,
There.
and then my last one with my hammering horn and Big Mama.
Oh, nicely done. Brain big.
Oh, she's like dead?
Dead. Yes.
Oh,
Oh no.
And here's where we learn that there was a bunch of innocent babies in here too. That were all the insect babies, and now you guys have just made them orphans. You're horrible.
Well,
That happened last time Matt was here.
yeah.
well, no, he's not here this time.
Jason keeps giving me kids, and well,
Okay, so
What?
Grun, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Lightning, what do you...
Satisfying. Bertra, remember our test?
I don't think she does.
What are you revivifying?
The big mama.
wait, pardon?
Last bit, the creature returns to life with 1 hit point. Okay. So... 1. Oh. Did you put
I hear
5 hit
Matt in the background. That's awesome.
points on 1 power level, so that's 10 hit. Do you give it?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure I'm doing what I'm doing here.
Grun scream. What the F are you doing? As he raises his axe up again.
Okay, so okay. Anything else?
You're in the goop.
Okay. That brings it to the.
Oh my god!
All right, so it is visibly startled. It doesn't quite know what just happened to it. For a moment, it seems like it's found peace, but then it remembers that, hey, this person just tried to kill me. It's going to return the favor.
Oh crap! Who'd you get?
Whoever struck the killing blow, I don't remember who it was.
That'd be Grun.
Well, then Grun it is.
So the first one misses.
The first one misses. The second one does not miss. However, it doesn't do nearly as much damage.
So am I doing the damage, or are you doing the damage,
I got
Jason?
I got you.
Okay.
Until this grapple ends, target is
You gave me
Oh,
half of 7.
Yeah, that's 7 plus 3 back.
I thought I had 44 before that. So
what is that symbol? Is it boobs?
what?
No, it's like eyebrows and then a smug cat face with its paw. It's a face. It's an emoticon.
No.
Yes, really. Okay, so well, why do you something back from the dead?
Lightning, the test was supposed to be for me. This is stupid. Talking later.
Okay, that would take care of the queen.
And I want to.
Doesn't kill her, but it hits her. Doesn't kill her.
You go. Sure.
Didn't he have 11 health?
Oh, it did have 11 health. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
And
it's still on his feet
have
for
a
the
swing.
next swing.
There we go. No, on his feet now.
And unlike 4, I will.
It's dead.
For
The other,
now.
the other one's not.
Get back
but
in there later.
And then offhand, great swords.
Imagine all these attacks since you're gonna,
Yeah,
just saying.
He does.
Oh,
But you haven't missed. You haven't missed yet, so. Okay, re-roll that one because you did miss that one. Okay, and that time you hit damage from the first one. Okay.
So can
So are the termites. Anything else, Bertra?
no, just gonna scowl at lightning.
Okay, that brings in and that little swarm down there.
Yes, the poor little swarm who's just seen its queen die is just going to fly into a rage at Corum here.
And misses.
Still haven't quite figured out how fighting works.
it's true. So the big one's still alive.
The big one right in front of you is still alive. Like, to its left.
With advantage on the big.
Okay, that does it in. I'll tell you right now, I mean, even.
Gotcha. Corum's just kind of confused, but he's going to. So
Kinda.
Corum will stay right there.
Okay. Q.
That there's a swarm of insects over there.
Probably not.
There's a lot of bodies. There's a lot of bodies
There's
in
a
the
lot
way.
of stuff in your way.
Sweet. I guess I'm just gonna like
'Cause
lightning. Are you bringing that one? Do I have to worry? Okay, I'll put up my bow and
Or is that like a knife like pointed at the cat's throat there?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Like-
smug cat.
Okay.
It's me and all y'all right now.
All right, so I'm gonna do something random out public, and that'll determine what he does next. Oh, okay. I think lightning meant non-lethal. All right. I'll
But
move
this-
over flanked between me and Corum, and I'll
Okay.
non-lethally.
Okay.
How do you non-lethally kill a guy?
This-
With the
Bug.
side of my axe, I'm kind of like swatting at.
You're just not going to step on them when they fall to the ground.
Oh, there you go. So critical. Are they like stunned? Are they like? What? I don't know how that works. Do I need to hit him again?
No, that did. Tokens are can.
I'll swat him and kind of hold my axe over top of him. Okay, I think I got him. Here you go, lightning.
Thank you.
It's like mushed to his axe like the bugs hitting a car.
Then after that, I'm going to take my rest of my movement and I'm going to, because I'm still hopped up on a ballpark right there, I think. Oh shit! And I start screaming, another one! That's my turn.
What rounds were we on? The lightning spiritual weapon.
It's got like 3 or 4.
that was round 5 that we were finishing up.
We can probably tell by the number of arrows that Orion has.
Yeah, you can just count them. It's like almost like a tree ring.
Shit, what happened to the turn counter? Did I screw something up, Jason?
Bertram, are you gonna smack me?
Good lord!
Oh, God.
Funny thing is, we're gonna get all the way back there, and we're gonna find out that the true villain was the guy we came down here to save. And that's really Matt Monster.
Well, I'll ask him if he's friend or foe before I attack him.
Like that old man in the shrine, right?
Hey, I gotta say, the god didn't say anything about that, so I'm good.
Friend or foe?
As
What?
he's crouching
Yeah. Can anybody roll initiative? I mean, I got Bertrand there. Roll your initiatives again because I had actually dropped combat because, well,
Bertrand will use Hand of Spanking on lightning.
Corum got the exact same initiative. I think.
Oh
I
shit,
got
I had
one.
been advantage. I shouldn't have been advantage. Well, I still got a 20.
I'm not gonna worry about it.
One better.
I also improved on my roll. I got a nat 20, and I'm still only as fast as Corn.
Corum's got that +6, man.
I gotta fix yours too for not because it's not rolling to the turn initiative queue for some reason.
The other thing is with any of my offensive things with my token, it doesn't let me actually target anyone.
Got 2,000 now. Q.
There we go. Let's fix that. Okay. Let's see here.
He goes for the first 10 rounds, then the rest of us go.
Yeah, exactly. He's actually a speedster.
He went into the future.
Okay. Corum, you hear Grun pelt up the corridor to see what's up there. Now, Grun, as you run into that room, there are little like oblong leathery sacks all along the outside of the walls in nice, neat little piles.
But I have any idea what those things are?
Probably not.
Okay. I'm not
So,
worried about
Corum,
little
what do you-
sacks.
What are you doing?
Now I've been with Grun for a little while. So was that scream like a scream of like, oh shit, or was it like, hey, there's another one over here?
No, I screamed like there's more.
Scream, there's more.
Okay. Trying to wake Grun's scream. All right, so we'll start moving that way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I can't get anybody within the next 10 feet, so I gotta stop there. Corum will move, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do another healing word. For 5 more. Okay, that's it for Corum. Now, I can't see anything. Oh. You guys there?
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. I hear
Yeah.
you.
You can't see anything?
I can make out like a little sliver. So
Yeah, that's where Grun's pointing.
Okay. Q. You saw Quorum and Grun disappear around the corner. You heard Grun holler back.
How difficult is
It's just difficult terrain.
15 feet? I guess that's all 35, and then
Okay.
I will. You know, I'm gonna do my best to hide a little bit between actually, you know what, screw it. I'm gonna just take the dash action. I'll move another 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm just gonna stand here and wait. Although I do see something off in the shadows. That's cool.
they look like eggs. That's what it looks like, Alden.
Oh shit, I'm up already?
Yep, you're up because you got a 20.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got a new turn order. Okay, so I see these guys behind me. I'm still pointing for. Says with one finger on my. I'm pointing towards the other ones, and I'm just going to take like 5 steps forward. Ah!
You can't punch Corum.
Okay, I'm pointing, saying there's more. Oh shit!
Inside the barbarian rage. That hits.
Yeah, hammer and horns.
That hits. It's 15. Hit.
They're right here.
Grun can see this, but Quorum and Q might be able to see. There's a humanoid-sized creature, kind of a brownish gray skin with 4 arms, emerges from one of the northwest tunnels.
Okay, it does not look friendly, right?
No, it doesn't look friendly.
Okay.
So this 4-armed monstrosity, it seems to have a little bit of intelligence, so it's going to run around behind relatively well covered looking thing that just charged at its friends and is going to make a rather hefty multi-attack.
Good lord. Second one hits.
Second one hits you. You need to make a con.
Okay, just so I'm clear, you doing my damage or am I doing it?
I'm taking care of it right now.
Okay, all right. So con save. That's my jam. I'm saying that.
That means you 12 poisoning damage that came along with that. And now everything you do, because you now have the poison status, is at disadvantage.
All right, you just gave me a shitload of damage. Remember, I'm raging, so I should have half damage, right?
Yeah, I know. I give it to you and I put it.
Okay, all right. a little bit audibly.
Move to cathedral.
Quite a bit. Is that everything it's doing, Jim?
Yeah, that's everything it'll be doing.
Okay.
You said everything I do now forward is a disadvantage.
You're at disadvantage because you are poisoned. And I will do this to help you remember.
It'll be your turn, so you'll shrug it off next round.
No, he's poisoned for 1
For one what?
1 minute. Bertram.
Here we go again. Lightning. No reviving enemies until we're sure they're all dead. Only 25. Dash again. I'm coming, Grun.
You think you're doing anything else other than slog up through there?
That's it.
Is this-
Lightning.
Okay. Sorry.
That's fine. There's no question. As lightning rounds the corner at the bottom.
And then my hammer has to move.
I'll get your hammer. So I can move it through the walls. As soon as I find it,
Thanks.
I stay at it's under the fort.
Oh, I can. That thing. I don't like that thing.
I think everybody's up in the room now, so I can read it. At the forearm thing?
The thing labeled, yeah, the forearm.
It's
Both of them?
yes, both of them hit.
Fancy.
So 27 points of damage.
Just 10.
Or, yeah,
Just
sorry.
The,
Yeah.
the hit.
I'm with you. Okay, 10 points of damage to it. It gets hit. It doesn't look happy about it. What's the
This termite is gonna try and scoot around Grun to try and give some cover.
You mean Arnold?
And it's gonna start stinging at Grun because he had the audacity to charge all the way up here.
Oh,
This
was actually
was angry.
Holy shit! Half
okay.
damage. Just to remind you, half damage.
Poison.
Hit. I need a con save to see how about it.
Oh my god! Oh, please be my jam. Oh!
Won that round.
Gonna need it to beat it. Whew.
That's half damage on that. And half again for rage, so that. And the second hit, that was a 19, which is your AC.
Yep.
Win that so that you brush that off with your armor.
No, 19. I thought you said hits, didn't it?
Well, it hits, but oh,
Man, if you don't want to give me damage, I'm cool with that.
I'm
okay.
It's
shit!
kind of like an insect swarm, but
Oh,
these ones are
shit!
bigger.
Freaking out.
Oh, advantage.
Oh wow, you probably should.
Holy crap. With advantage.
Grun. Good con save, Grun.
Oh, does it matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
40 something damage.
Yay for rage. Yay!
Oh! And the first one.
Let's see. So
My
that'd
backup
be-
character is not going to be anywhere near this.
Stupid.
We can totally revive you. Oh wait, we can't.
Could've. Not anymore.
Huh.
He doesn't die outright, though, does he?
It's the
Close.
bite that's the problem. Because after I get rid of all the poison from the damage, she's down to 1 when even halving his damage.
So I'm down, right?
Right, but I mean, he doesn't die. He's negative. He's just
Yeah, Grun hits the ground. Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Hit the ground.
oh man. Whatever very, very slight satisfaction he gets from seeing that comes to Grun's aid. As he comes up here, I'm throwing.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a level 2 slot.
Okay.
So it heals 7. And then I'm going to defensive flourish. Really? and booming blade.
Okay. Spoon blazing the one in front of you.
Good God! Even that's. So I don't know how that works. Maybe half of the 7.
Yeah, I'll be That's the action from your rapier, and other 7, so we'll make that 4. Kills it.
Shit. Quorum's going to play it safe.
Is he now?
And send Grun every round or so. Grun's gonna get to have bushwhack it down and then pull him back up, and then bushwhack down. This is like a little form of torture.
Okay.
Quick question for your DM. Can I use 2 trick shots in one?
Technically, no.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna run across the hall.
Okay.
And instead of doing what I was going to do before, I'm just going to take 2 shots at him. I will do for a
Okay.
and we'll do
Yes.
sweet. And I'll just take another shot.
That hits. Damn, that does nice damage too.
Would have been nicer with that,
Oh yeah.
2d8 would have been great. Then I'll just behind the wall.
Okay. Grun. Okay.
And looking back behind me at Bertra and the other 2 in front of me, quick question. I don't want to take opportunity attack, but I want to move to like.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
because it leave range either one of those. So
I'm just trying to get one of them two into flanking position for my
right.
partner down there. But now when I rage, I automatically do that aura thing.
Right.
So I'm going to choose for Stormar. Let me roll that for you, so that it shows up on here. Do I not have it in my thing? Okay, and then I'm going to go reckless, so my attacks will be at normal instead of disadvantage.
Okay.
Let me go on my sheet and turn that off momentarily. And I'll attack the four-legged.
Okay.
Please, hopefully. Gosh dang it. And then one more time, because I don't like him. And then I'll prepare to die a second time.
It's
So to speak, is looking visibly annoyed as its Sonon skin is sloshing off, revealing its insectoid carapace below it. And it points at Q down here and performs some arcane gestures and summons for a couple friends. And it's not in his stat thing, so Jason, he summons 4 insect swords on top of it. Doesn't like being shot at. And Grun here to try and keep in between.
Yes.
On and are just gonna take their bites, or rather,
Oh, that's right. They get to attack the first round, don't they?
I can see his bugs, and I see a little bit of Corn's head sticking up.
I mean that's all he's two.
Or at least I've.
the etch that suddenly
What was that?
there's a you look to your left as you're moving up through there, and Quorum is literally crawling with termites, literally.
Yeah, but the big guys there. Alright, I'll help Grun. You guys get the rest. I'm gonna move forward 10. Sorry, that was. And can I hit the big termite?
Yes, you can.
Yes, please.
Grun says, "Please kill."
Okay, go.
Oh, nice.
And forward, because that was nice. But back swing.
That your backswing misses.
and lunge forward with the offhand.
Okay. Oh, nicely done. Anything else, Berger?
I'm just gonna go at the four-leg guy. Hey, ugly! I'm over here.
Lightning, what are you doing? Oh!
He word on Grun.
So I'm going to double that. Grun, you're getting 12 hit points back.
Holy shit! I feel like a new man.
Okay.
We're-
That's a bonus action. So I'm gonna hold still.
Yeah. Who are you trying to make?
In the
Swarm.
swarm.
Hold on. I know what's happening.
We said that you only have a 5% chance of ever hurting a teammate.
Yeah, and what does she roll? A 5. So, the swarm takes 3 of that, as soon as I can get a hold of them here. And the other 3 goes to Q.
Oh, well, I'm add back in my 3%.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
minus
Yeah, good. Thank you. Okay. Anything else, Lightning? As you smash Q in the shoulder.
Oh, God, why would you do that?
There's a bug on it.
That's a bug on your
So
face.
don't hit me with your mace.
What would you like me to do instead?
Alright. This large termite just. It was pretty sure that this one in front of it was down. And it's confused, but it's gonna.
Damn it. Let me go back and fix my thing to disadvantage. Come on. Yeah, but this is a con save. Doesn't affect my con saves.
Yeah, I know, but I'm busy for
Yeah,
damage,
I
so otherwise
am.
don't-
Yeah, I'm raging.
Holy.
Okay,
Nice.
Eat shit, you big ugly bud.
half of the poison damage, which was 24, so that's 12. Half of that's 7. Okay.
15. Holy crap.
Insect swarm.
They were spawned in and brought to this world with one goal, and that was to kill the thing with the bow. So they're gonna do their hardest.
So all I have to do is throw the bow away and I'm safe. Makes sense.
Just a question: termites, is it made out of wood?
Oh, it's made of wood. Your other swarm too. It's an attack.
They're gonna do the same thing, but they're back to being useless.
I think I'm the only one who's actually.
I think so.
Might have gotten hit.
Okay.
For sure,
Cool,
Grun's
you're up.
missing a tail, so, you know, look at that go.
Corm's been healing this whole damn time just from one single round. Shit. All right. So I'm gonna kind of do this is a little bit goofy. I'm trying to get within Grun range for healing, which I guess is 30 feet, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, 60 feet. Grun's gonna do it. Keep the Minotaur. The cast is a level 3 spell.
13 point. Well, they're all actually around him.
He's just
All
covered.
right. All right. Well, I hope I don't get one.
Okay. Look at that. Hits.
Swarm of insects. 10 damage.
Okay.
And that's it for point.
Okay. Q. People. Some of them are.
Yeah. Yeah. Super awesome. I can never remember with 5e drawing out my daggers. Would that be an action or free action?
No. You
So I'm gonna
if you
huck my bow to the side.
Let's say if you just drop your bow, it's a free action. If you want to store your bow, it'll take an action.
I'm to the side,
Okay.
out of the swarm,
Right.
and then just pull out the 2 daggers and start trying to cut things off me.
Okay. If that would hit. Which one did you go after there?
Honestly, I would not be paying attention to which one I'm swinging for, so
Okay, got it.
I'm kind of just covered in them, so I wouldn't really be thinking
Okay.
tactically. I'd be more, oh dear God. Yeah.
Kills one swarm.
I like less swarms. It's good.
And I found from 11 and 11. Okay. Run.
Yeah, I don't know where this is coming. Like, Bertra, thank you. I'll step for him to get in here, and I'm just going to keep whacking on this. Next to the reckless, so it's a normal attack.
Okay.
Sorry.
You definitely hit.
And if something is still standing, he's going to take a second one to the face.
It's still. Get there. It's still standing.
He's going to take some horns to the face.
Okay. Oh, nicely done, but it's still standing.
Ah, you son of a bitch! I hate you! I hate you!
Anything else out of Grun?
That's his turn. He's going to look around his back. See.
Absolutely doesn't like how you're targeting him, so he'll do his hefty attack.
Holy crap.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Absolutely hating you.
Wait a minute, the guy has a stinger?
You guys want him. All
He's a
four
freak
arms,
of
I
nature.
guess?
Yes.
Yeah, all those hit. So,
I'll
2
be
con
happy-
saves? Or does it matter?
Give me 2 con saves. Yeah, we'll
Oh! Shit! Fuck! Ow! I don't like this. Oh, there we
I
go.
really don't like
That
this.
worked out well.
Yeah, so you fail the first one, steal the second one. Ding! Here we go, Grun. That would...
That's
Advantage.
You did not fill down. So you succeed. Okay, so you're down to 10.
Oh, wait! I lived through that?
You lived through it.
Oh, 3 of them hits. Holy shit! Okay.
I don't see 2 hit. Oh, the bite. I
The
missed
bite?
the bite.
2
I missed
stingers,
the
right?
bite.
Bite
Missed
just
the
does
bite.
straight 19 damage. Well, 6 plus.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm down.
Oh no. You are unconscious.
Vaughn kind of give you a look, just, it better stay down this time.
My eyes just roll back in the back, tongue hanging out.
And then there's the swarm.
So only one directive. Bite until it can't bite anymore.
It misses there. Bertra is on the.
I move. And I'm gonna swing at the.
Okay. You miss. He ducked down on all fours, and your sword goes whipping across the air above him.
I'm gonna try and bring it down on top of his head.
Okay. Oh. His duck didn't work so good for him because as you crash it down, you cleave it right in the middle of his back, killing him.
And then I'm going to shove my offhand sword behind me to attack the giant insect that I was fighting. Nope.
And you miss with that one.
And I'm going to rearrange so I'm facing it
Okay.
again.
Lightning.
So, seeing Grun go down is not a happy sight.
What about your experiments?
I can't res you right now.
Grun doesn't know that.
Grun's
Grun doesn't
not
know-
dead. He's just unconscious.
Yeah.
Still. So, Lightning
Go.
is going to abandon Q.
Sorry, Q.
Let her die.
Question.
As a completely unbiased person, I definitely think they do.
I think they do too. We're checking the spell right now.
Cure wound.
Oh. Oh.
Just can do one of those because you have to do a cantrip and a spell,
Yep.
even though it's a bonus action.
Aw, hecking heck. Never mind.
It's okay. Cure Wounds got me up. I'm happy with that.
Can we just confirm that when it dropped, the swarms around Q vanished?
Oh, nice. Now I don't feel bad.
Nice.
Sorry.
Where's lightning? There's still a giant termite right there.
Yeah, there's still a giant termite right there.
You could use now lightning. Oh, never mind. You used Cure Wounds as action. Never
Yeah. Okay. Giant termite.
Kind of scared and confused because it's seen this hairy beast fall twice now. It just doesn't die. So it's just going to try and rip his head off.
Oh, shit. I'm not raging yet.
Rip his head off. Rip it off!
Good lord.
Oh, good lord!
You did 40 out of or 39 out of 50 on the
Okay,
one hit.
Rip it off!
Con save is my jam. Come on, baby.
Better hope,
Oh, shit.
because you are not raging.
Dude, this is 39 damage.
Minus 39.
I'm not dead, but that was close.
Yeah. Well, and then there's the bite.
Yeah, I know. Is that total? That's a total of 48.
That's just
So-
the death save at that time, right? A negative
Yeah,
death save.
right. Yeah, right now he is just
One death.
He's. The attacker with the free with advantage. Roll it.
And make sure it took the -6 from the spiritual weapon.
I did. I got that already. Roll it, Grun.
Oh, what do I roll? I can't see the card.
Bertha threw a card.
Opportunity.
You got an opportunity attack on at advantage.
I do?
It's lightning.
Oh, lightning. Sorry. No. She threw the card for you.
Oh, okay. So I get an attack with advantage. But you said advantage, right?
Yes.
Please. What's my god name? Heck, I don't even know. He doesn't believe in this.
Your god's name is Lightning.
It may be after this.
Oh! You roll a 28?
With advantage, you said, right?
Yeah. I'm just.
One more would have been a crit.
You need to be thanking them because that.
Take off 2 of the damage because I'm not.
I'm not worried about it.
Sweet.
Not in this case. Okay.
It's like imagine she casts I'm like falling down, going. I got my eye. I got another.
Lightning.
Backwards.
Your hammer just went poof.
Darn.
Oh, Corm can make it.
I'm moving.
Oh, you're fine.
Does he get advantage when I'm dead or unconscious?
Oh,
Yeah, Grun's on the ground, not helping you.
I guess I could literally. I have enough movement. Oh yeah.
Booming blade. 26. Minus 8. It is.
Sweet.
And I think. Is that it?
Yes, that is the last of them.
He only has 1 death save, right?
It actually hasn't. Grun actually hasn't made a death save yet.
I know, but like when the second white action hit,
Oh, yeah.
triggered a negative death save.
Yeah.
2 of them.
Not 2, just 1, right?
Just one. I'm not sure, but Grun is not dead yet, so. I mean, if someone was to like cast healing, and right now there is a card on the table helping with that, and you're out of combat.
Fine. That's anyways.
So I got 6.
Hold on. I think it's 9.
There we go. Lightning being absolute clutch. Now, as you look around the room in the area, Corum, to
I
your
see
left,
something. Yeah.
there's a hole, and there's fresh blood going into that.
All right. Sure that we're not missing something. You're likely where they took the guy down deeper.
Clear the combat.
Is this gold all over the ground?
So, for saving Grun's life, I need to buy another diamond.
Grunt's still on his hands and knees, like spitting up blood and whatever
You
junk got injected into him.
You didn't save Grun's life with the thing that cost a diamond. That was you used it to resurrect the queen to try to kill us again.
Her death wasn't satisfying enough.
Was mine?
Yes.
I died twice, I think.
No, you dropped like 4 times. Trust me, I was keeping track. I got 6 spell slots burned on you.
Only 6.
I burned 6 total. I think I used 2 of them on me, 2 or 3.
Lightning.
Yeah?
I'm gonna make sure you don't get into trouble again. And I pick her up and carry her.
Put me down. I want the money back. It's
We'll handle that later.
fine, Mum.
Grun's going to take a close look at after he cuts off his head.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need to roll anything for.
Just give me an investigation check, Corum. And
Yeah,
as
man.
you're looking at this guy, Grun, you feel a rush of wind, and you
Great.
hear a thudding sound coming from the north where Corum just went. Corum, you're buried.
Oh no!
The roof just collapsed on you.
Sorry, I meant investigation, not intimidation. I'm
That's
intimidating
fine.
a dead guy.
You killed that guy.
Can I get a dex save? Did I hear anything?
No. Yeah, you heard something. The dirt landed on your head.
Oh
Bertrand.
no!
Do I see it?
Corum,
Yeah, you all can see it because the tunnel literally just collapsed. That Corum was just checking out.
I dropped lightning and rush after.
Yeah, I'm pulling my notes up right now, guys, so I can know exactly what's going on up there. That is room. Yeah.
Corum tries to conserve his oxygen.
Let me find that one. 10. Ah, 1d12. Take 11 points of damage
Okay, got it.
from the tunnel collapse. Bertra, the tunnel has literally collapsed itself. On itself, it's going to take you at least 20 to 30 minutes to dig Corum out.
Good Lord. Can you Grun's going to yell for Corum so he can at least respond.
I'm gonna start digging, and I'm gonna tell Grun to everyone else to see if they can find another way to get to him.
Grun's like, oh shit. He's going to be a lot more cautious about going through these tunnels now.
not that way.
Nope.
Can
I'll
Corum
come back.
found like where he's at, or is he pinned right now?
You're pinned.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Grun, here. Drink and I hand him the healing potion I have in my inventory.
Before you do it, let me make sure Grun doesn't have one. He's not going to make you use yours if he's got one. Where is my inventory?
Over there, and up there.
Where I dropped it the 3 times I died.
Oh, it's usually on your back.
Oh, there we go. Potion of healing. Yeah, I got
Lightning,
one of
that's
them.
the tunnel the hole that Corum pointed out before he got trapped in the dirt.
How do I use my potion of healing? I see it in my inventory, but I can't click on it.
It's not a clickable. You just gotta roll
Is it
just
2d4 plus 4? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so keep yours, Lightning. He'll use his own just to get it over with.
All right.
So yeah, that plus 4. So 9.
Gives you 18. Okay.
I guess I'll start helping Bertra dig decorum frantically.
With you helping Bertra, that'll reduce time. It'll take about 10 minutes for you to dig to them.
Good. Maybe by that time this poison will wear off. But I'm freaking out about Corum possibly dying from this.
Corum, you can hear the sounds of them digging. getting closer. There is no other way tunnel going that way, so you guys would stop roaming around there. And it takes them about 10, 15 minutes to get to you before they finally get you out of their core.
Is it like being trapped in like a snow embankment where there's like little pockets of air, or is the same?
Yeah, there's enough for you to breathe. You're not going to suffocate while you're waiting on them to get there.
Yeah, there's not gray ooze coming through the cracks.
They're able to clear the rest because there's not much of the tunnel was the main trap. You were most way through it before it collapsed on there. There is, and it's going to go ahead and give this information to you while you guys collect it and pull it together. Scattered on the ground is the following. Edit so I can get to it.
In the room where we cleared Quorum out?
Yeah, the room going back there behind him. There's coins on the ground. It was actually part of their lure to get you to go down the tunnel.
It worked.
It worked.
I was looking for enemies, I will say that, but there was a bunch more coins on the ground in here too.
While this is happening, Lightning's sticking her head in a hole.
Yes, I am.
Okay. There we
A
go.
potion and a wand.
Interesting. Corm's gonna check out that wand.
Okay. It's a wand. It's a stick. The tunnel, the hole that you looked at, it goes down about 10 feet. It's a small, narrow hole. It'd be tight for Bertram to get through. And it drops down and then appears to go, makes like a right-hand turn and goes down and turns into, looks like maybe another chamber on the other side of that wall.
Grun's going to yell back for Lightning about this glowing thing.
One moment. Gonna give a sharp whistle, and then, hello, anyone down there that's still alive?
Give me a perception check. You hear a rasping, rhythmic chanting coming through that hole.
Oh boy, we got ourselves a cult. Gonna remove my head from the hole.
Okay.
Okay, Grun, what did you want me to look at?
This
Also, there's a cult in the hole.
this thing, it's like glowing like a candle. It's obviously magical. Can you figure anything out about it?
No.
It's a glowing rock.
Yeah, it's just a gem. Like a continual light spell or something.
It's
Corum
a
thinks.
fancy magic candle rock.
Okay, I'll put it in my pocket.
So when Graham realizes he doesn't have a pocket.
Oh, okay. I'll stick it. Oh, never mind. Here, Corum, you hold it. You got pockets, right?
Corum has lots of pockets.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
The
Very-
potion is the same color as the one you just drunk, Grun.
Oh, anybody care if I keep this? Wait a minute, I don't got pockets. I'll put it in my backpack. I still got one of those? Oh, yeah, it's over there on the ground. Anybody care if I keep that?
Be our guest.
All right, so I don't have to take it off my character sheet anymore.
Yeah, it actually is a potion of cure wounds. So
Sweet!
now the wand, I can get a description of it before we wrap up the night.
I added everything that Jason put on there in the party loot handout from tonight.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Yeah, I was writing party next to the glowing citrine or whatever in my inventory, but I'll delete it if you got it on a separate sheet.
Now, you guys all see that thing called party loot, right? The handout under players.
Yeah, I've looked at it.
Okay.
There's not a good description of this, so I have to create one on the fly. The wand was about
I don't
foot
see.
and a half long, rough cut wood, looks like a withered stick. I mean, it looks like It's carved like a branch off of a tree. I mean, it even has leaves on it that are part of the wood carvings, but those leaves are withered.
Interesting. Can I do kind of like an Arcana check or something to
Sure.
see if I recognize it, or
Yeah.
or a history check, or
Do Arcana. Be another 10 minutes for you staring at it. So, Grant's now not only been buried for 15 minutes, but he stared at the stick for 20 minutes now. And that
and I
is
take
where
identify.
someone needs to. They really do. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game. Let me stop the recording real quick.